Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my channel once again. So I am here to review the Sensationnel Empire bundles. So I received 3 bundles, one of 22, 24, and 26, and I also received this 13 by 4 HD lace frontal. The color is natural and the style is straight. I am here to let you guys know some first thoughts of how I like the hair. I definitely install the hair as a sew-in, so you guys stay tuned to the end of the video where I tell you a live review of the hair. But here is the frontal. So my first impression was the lace was so transparent in HD. Like, this looked amazing. There was no brown tint to the lace. It looked amazing, and I love how it's actually a low density frontal, so it will lay completely flat. Look at these knots. Like, they are so tiny and they look so natural and realistic right out of the pack. So here are the 3 bundles, and like I said, they are Empire bundles by Sensationnel. The color is natural and they're straight bundles, so of course they'll have like a nice waviness to them out of the pack just because of how they're packaged. But I did notice that the natural color is extremely brown, if you see that. So off the back I knew I was going to have to dye these bundles just to match my hair color. So it's good that you can dye them just to make sure they're not too dark for you, because I know I do have like a brown tint to my hair as well. So I got some like brown black dye, so it's not too jet black, so it matched my hair as best as possible. So these bundles are super flowy and soft and tangle free. 10A 100% virgin hair can be bleached or dyed. So I went ahead and bleached this frontal, but I actually made a mistake and over bleached it, and I actually could not use it. Silly mistake. I feel like that frontal would have been so amazing. So this is the color that I use, Color Silk and Soft Black. And like I said, the hair took the dye very well. I do suggest buying 2 boxes of dye for all 3 bundles. But here's the bundles after they're air dried, and they had like a natural wave to it, which I loved. And this is more like my hair color, but as you can see, some brown still kind of came through. So this was my braiding and leave out pattern for my hair. I did tiny braids around the leave out, and then I have leave out around the front as well. I did use a cap but cut it off after the sew-in was actually complete. I just like using a cap so it gives me something to sew on if I have some empty spaces between the braids that I can't sew on. But this is the amount of leave out, which is a generous amount, and it's more like a square shape. But I like to leave a lot of leave out just to make sure my tracks are covered, because my hair is thin. My real hair is thinner. But yeah, as you can see, the brown roots, I left that because you can't really see that. I was really concerned about the middle part of the hair being dark, just so it blends with my natural hair better. So here's the hair air dried and brushed out with absolutely no product in it. It's so pretty and natural. So this is me actually finishing up the sew-in, just sewing the hair along the smaller braids around my leave out. I like to do very tiny braids around the leave out so it won't be bulky with chunky braids. So I sew that to the end of the braid as tight as possible, just so I don't get any lift. All right, so this is the amount of hair I had left after I was done sewing it in. So I did manage to fit all 3 bundles with just these tiny pieces left over. And this is the sewing completed without me straightening out or releasing my leave out yet, but it's so super soft. I love it. Alright guys, so here is the sew-in. It's actually been a few weeks since I had the sew-in in, and I just wanted to show you how it's looking now. I wanted to give a real life update of, how it looks, so it's not like a fresh sew-in, like you don't really get the full effect of how the hair looks after a while. I wanted to show you guys how it looks after about 2 weeks of wrapping it up at night, curling it, straightening it, things like that. I haven't put a lot of product in the hair, but enough to make sure it wasn't dry and brittle throughout the day. So here is the hair and my sew-in about 2 weeks later. Like I said, it does get dry, but it doesn't get super tangled, which I love about the hair. But stay tuned to the end of this video and you'll get my full overall view of this hair. So these are the only three products that I use: the Chi Iron Guard spray, and I use the Dove Brilliant spray, and also the Pantene Hydrating Anti-Frizz. Oh, here's the Brilliant serum once again by Dove, and that's the only three things I use. So right now I'm just going to press the hair. I just wanted to give a real-time show of how I press the hair daily. I do like straight hair. I didn't really curl it that much. I did use a curling wand one time, but this is what I use to help guide and kind of like help press my hair. I got it from Amazon. The link to my Amazon storefront is below. I'll have both the flat iron and that little brush thing in my Amazon storefront. But it's just me pressing out the sew-in, and as you can see in the next clip, it's very, very flowy, and the density is very natural, which I love. So you guys stay tuned while I press the hair, and then stay tuned for my 100% real review, full review of this hair. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to show you guys what device I use to press my leave out. This is a Tymo, Tymo straightener, like comb or straightener brush. And this is what I use for my leave out. I normally just use one pass with this, and it's on the second to the highest setting. And it's really helped me fly through the process of pressing out my leave out. It makes it so much faster and so much easier, and it literally takes one pass because I'm really trying to keep my hair from heat damage. So this Tymo thing is amazing. It will be linked in my Amazon storefront. Link will be in description box. But you basically just brush your hair and it gets so hot, so be careful. But it's easy as brushing your hair, and it actually gets really close to your roots, which I appreciate. So you guys check out this device. It is a lifesaver, even when you're pressing your own hair, or your leave out, or even weave. Like, I love this device. Link in bio for that device.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. This is CutieBat88. So today I'm coming to you with a sew-in review of some hair that's fairly new from Sensationnel. It's called the Empire Bundle. So it's 100% virgin human hair, and I received 3 bundles of natural straight or straight natural, 1 bundle of 22, 1 bundle of 24, and 1 bundle of 26. And I'm here to let you guys know and kind of do an overall review on how I feel about the hair and things like that. So let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, thanks so much for staying tuned. So let's get right into it. So I've had these sew-in in for about 2 weeks now, and as y'all saw from the previous videos, I did install the sew-in myself. So it was a basic sew-in, you know, cornrow down, leave out around the top of my head, and leave out on the sides as well. So yeah, so it was a pretty easy process. If you guys know how to put in your sew-in yourself, great. If not, you know, you can have it done at a stylist as well with these bundles. But let's get right into the hair. So I've had this in for about 2 weeks now, and I can say, if you love silky straight hair, this is definitely the hair for you. If you're kind of getting tired of the wigs, you want to give your hair underneath some time to breathe, like a leave out sew-in, and you know how to take care of your leave out so it's not heat damaged. And this is definitely for you. I have been wearing wigs for a long time. I love my wigs. I haven't had a sew-in for at least 2 years. But it's very refreshing to have this sew-in right now. It feels good to kind of let my hair breathe, like I said, but being sure to protect my leave out. So as far as the hair, I have experienced bundles online, AliExpress, Amazon, and hair bundles at the hair store. And y'all know hair store bundles are coming back in style. Like, I love how silky the hair is at the hair store compared to hair online. What I mean by that is, y'all know a lot of hair online from like AliExpress and these vendors have a lot of like split ends and like short pieces in the hair, like flyaways and stuff like that when it comes to bundles. This hair does not have flyaways like that. Like, I love it. Like, it's so smooth and healthy, and it looks like my real hair. Like, over the time that I've had this hair, of course it does, all hair is going to be a little bit dry, but this hair did not like mat up and tangle like a lot of hair from like online vendors have tangled up. If you've experienced hair store hair, you really don't get that tangling and that like matted up look like you do from online vendors. So this hair is like premium quality hair. Now, I'm gonna leave information below whether this is sold in stores or not, but you can definitely get it from several vendors. I'm gonna link them down below. So like I said, this is Empire Bundles by Sensationnel, and I have all 3 bundles in my head. As y'all saw in the last clip, it was two little tiny pieces that I couldn't fit in my head because I did leave a lot of leave out, but I wanted it to look full but natural at the same time, and I feel like these bundles give that. It's full but it's natural, like, and you like, sew-ins are so super flat. I'm loving how super flat this is. But this hair, it curls well and it did dye well. Like this, now this is one thing I'll say, this hair did come in a light brown color, extremely light brown for it to be what color was it? The color is natural. So straight, natural. Natural is the color, straight is the texture. So that natural color was really brown. So I needed to buy some brown black hair dye. And this is virgin hair, y'all, because it took the dye absolutely perfectly. It took the dye perfectly. Like, I had no problems. And I feel like you wouldn't have problems bleaching this hair either. Like, it's real hair. And you don't have to worry about, like I said, those flyaways and like split ends. This is premium hair, y'all. And I would definitely make a wig out of this hair. Now, as y'all can see, I don't have the frontal on my hair. I actually over bleached the frontal very, very badly. It was like totally orange. Like, this much of the hair of the frontal was orange, and I messed it up because I had 40 volume developer. And that, I will say, that frontal is very, very like sensitive. It's a very light and airy frontal, and you cannot over process that frontal a lot because it was devastating. So I literally destroyed that frontal. I did sew the frontal on, but I was going to take it off and readjust it and sew it back on. But as I was like, okay, let me put it on. I know it messed it up, but let me put it on to see if I can fix it with some black hair dye or something. I totally ripped the frontal in half. So it was a disaster. It was my fault, but that frontal was beautiful, and I really wish I hadn't messed it up, because I definitely would have put it on a wig. So as I was cutting it off, like with the razor, I was cutting off so I could reattach it to my head. I slit the frontal. I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, back to the hair. Like I said, the frontal is definitely worth buying. It was exact same texture, color as this hair. It was flowy. It was so beautiful. The lace was really, really good. I just wanted to bleach the knots just a little bit, but I over bleached it. But this hair is premium. They're not lying about the quality of this hair. So it's considered 10A hair. I would give this hair a strong 9 out of 10. It does get dry, and like I said, I use some of my Pantene serum, the hydrating anti-frizz serum, and this really, really helps. And I use the Dove Brilliant Gloss Repair to add some shine, and then the Chi Iron Guard spray. And all three of those products are the only products, and I've used it very, very lightly, so I haven't added a lot of product to this hair. But like I said, it does get a little dry, but all hair gets dry. So I literally give this hair, I would say, a 9.5 out of 10. It's true to length. It's so long, y'all, and I'm 5'9", and it's long. So this is some bomb hair. Someone would think it's on the thinner side. That's the only reason why I would give it 9.5, because it is, but it's so silky straight, and it actually curls really nicely. I think I'm gonna do a curl test real quick. So as y'all can see, it does curl well, but one of the reasons why I give it a 9.5 as well is because this hair is going to need some serious, see, it gets a little dry back here. It's going to need some serious holding spray, because the curls don't last that long. I've curled my hair like the day before. I put curling spray, a holding spray in my hair, and wrapped it up with the bonnet. The next day the curls are pretty much falling. So that's the only thing. Like it curls well, but I feel like it needs a lot of heavy holding spray in order for it to hold the curls. But all in all, 9.5 out of 10. Like Sensationnel, y'all did y'all thing with finding real authentic, like virgin human hair. Like this looks like my hair. The only thing that you can tell is my hair gets puffy. That's the only reason why I don't wear sew-ins, because my hair gets puffy. Any sight of water in the air, if I walk outside and it's humid, yeah, my hair will puff up. But the color, like, I love it. I love this hair. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like and comment down below. Let me know if you guys like this hair. I really, really enjoy it, and I would really, really recommend this hair to my friends, even if they want to make a wig, a sew-in, anything like that. So thank you so much, Sensationnel, for having me review this hair. And like I said, 9.5 out of 10, y'all. 9.5 out of 10. Very, very good premium hair. So definitely remember to follow me on my social media, on TikTok and Instagram. It's cutie_pie_hair. And once again, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to my channel for all other videos. Y'all stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.